So what happens when you mix someone with an immaculate sense of style, a great upload schedule, and someone who's never touched a line of code in their lives? You get the best horror game in Roblox. So in his own free will, my friend clearly dared me to make a Roblox horror game in 6 hours. And since I have literally nothing better to do, I did it. This is how it went. So what we're going to start with is making a script to make the bad guy run towards the good guy, aka the main character, which is you. So I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I looked up a tutorial. Everything will be in the description. I don't want to discredit anybody. Everybody deserves everything. So I'm going to go ahead and link that down there. Anyway, I used this guy's tutorial and I wrote it all by myself. I didn't copy and paste anything because I wanted to try to a little bit learn what I'm doing. So in about 30 minutes or so, I made a character that runs after the player and damages them for a lot of damage. We'll edit him later. Okay, great. So I have my character, but now I don't know what direction I want to take the game. There are many things that I could do here. I could A, make it a fighting game, B, make it a survival horror game, or C, just make it a scary experience. I decided to go with option 3. There's so much that you can do by just making your own models and making things terrifying by just their appearance. Now, you will see that I use a couple models from the toolbox, which is not something I wanted to do. That was part of the challenge. The only reason I did this was just because I wanted to basically test how things look. And I didn't want to spend hours working on trees or fireflies and go back and see that they absolutely suck. That would just be a waste of time, and I don't have very long. So I decided this would be the best option to just see how things look real quick, and if I wanted to make trees, I could. So I decided it looked pretty good. I wanted to go with a forest vibe, but now that I have all this, where's the scary portions? Well, I'll tell you where they are because that's kind of my job. You will see that I had Audacity open for a few seconds, and also I understand in editing right now that the video is a little bit laggy. I have it sped up about 1,600%, and obviously no computer can handle that too well, so I don't know how to look after rendering. I don't even know if it's going to get uploaded, but anyway, you'll see that I had Audacity open. I decided I wanted to do voice acting. It's something that everybody would probably want to do, and something that I've always wanted to do. So I had myself hum Silent Night and make it so that when the character comes near you, that's what you hear. That's his kind of like warning, hey, I'm about to kill you. So I did that, and I like it. And just as everything was going absolutely wonderful, my clown stopped following me. What the heck? For a guy that preys on the weak and does tons of damage if you hit him, well, he doesn't really know how to get himself up. So I figured out what the problem was, or at least what they said the problem was. They said that the humanoid root part was anchored, meaning that, imagine you have a big fat anchor on you. Yeah, you can't move. That's kind of what was happening to him. So I unanchored it, did not work. I added a couple lazy scripts because I was running out of time, did not work. So I was like, what's the deal? I went over to him. Yeah, I had him a little bit too far in the ground. So this guy can literally kill a person in about 5 seconds, but he can't get out of the freaking dirt. That's about right. Moving steadily along, we have jump scares. Now this is obviously the most important part of a horror game. What I want, even though I plan to add to this game later, just for the 6-hour rule that I have right now, I want to have one jump scare at a random location in the map, and one for when you die. Right now, if you die, you just get the Roblox death sound. I want you to get scared. So I decided to make a really ugly watchtower, really lazily built, quite on purpose. You saw with the model with the cross, I genuinely tried on that one. However, with this watchtower, I want it to look unsafe. When people walk in, they're going to get greeted with a very large picture of the cross from the beginning of the game and me screaming into my mic. Guys, this is a good one. And now it's time for the final touches. It's already been 5.5 hours, I only have 30 minutes. Well, I guess I need to go ahead and make a death screen because that might help a little bit. I hate that I couldn't include an intro and a better animated jump scare to kill the player, but if people like this game, maybe I'll make it in a future update. Anyway, I decided that the last 2 things I really wanted to add was a death screen that had a countdown for respawning as well as rain. Rain might make it a little nice, and I decided, you'll see in the animation that I did, that I decided to use a particle emitter. Particle emitters make it so I don't have to animate every single, every single pixel of rain that falls. I just have a big old board at the top that's transparent that has particles that look like rain coming down from it. So I thought this was a pretty good fix to make me happy and to save some time, most importantly. So guys, that is the video. I'm going to go ahead and test the game, show you guys each part of it, and then we're going to go ahead and be done. And now it comes to this, guys, the final product of the game. I'm really proud of this. Again, I know it's nothing special. I know there are tons of better horror games on the platform, and like a little thing right here that he keeps running into. Whatever. I am so proud of myself for actually sticking to this project. Stop singing, Rob. Good lord. I did decide to make him a little bit slower than the player. Just, you know, if there's a bunch of people in the server, then you'll go after somebody else. I don't know. I love the model. I love everything. There's so much more I want to do, but I just ran out of time. And for my first time, I'm pretty proud of it. I mean, it's not that bad. And then, you know, if he kills you, I made sure I added that as well. Look at that. I have it a little bit quieter, but I also have a respawning thing. So, I don't know. I'm pretty proud about this. If you guys like it, let me know. If you guys absolutely hate it, don't tell me it hurts my feelings. No, I'm just kidding. You guys are totally entitled to y'all's opinions. But anyway, if you guys want to see another update on this in the future, maybe by Halloween, I'll have an entire story. I don't know. But guys, let me know. I'll see you on the next video. Y'all take care. Goodbye.